All right, we got some big updates coming to GTA Online as well as GTA 5 for all platforms pretty soon. So today, Rockstar has officially announced that they're going to be releasing the expanded and enhanced version for PC on March 4th, with them also confirming a mini GTA Online DLC like we had last year, releasing next month as well, most likely on the same day, March 4th. So this is big because obviously we had the expanded and enhanced version released for the first time on PS5 and Xbox Series X and X back in 2022. That was 3 years ago, and Rockstar has pretty much been quiet ever since. They, haven't really said anything about PC releasing that version or having that version until like late last year, and then they did say it was going to release in early 2025, which we are finally here. So this is pretty exciting. Of course, if you guys want to know more information about this, and I'll be covering this completely, streaming about it, making videos on it, then you already know to do subscribe, but post notifications for you never miss upload. Getting into it, they actually released a pretty lengthy newswire, pretty much breaking down everything. But overall, to summarize it, all the features that are on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S will just be coming over to PC. So breaking it down a little bit more, we of course have the HSW Rise and House auto shop. So this includes the premium races. You have the HSW races and also these time trials as well. So these obviously are just going to be ways to just kind of customize the car a bit more, have more fun with them, test out new features and activities that Rockstar's doing. Overall, pretty fun, and I'm glad that Rockstar is having this. And it does think that there's going to be some new vehicles as well, which are going to be ones that were in the Drift Fed. So this is ones that are going to be releasing on the same day, March 4th, that we already seen previously, but they are going to be vehicles that we never officially used before. So that's going to be pretty nice. Rockstar's also adding animals too. This was of course in story mode for the entire time, but they just never brought it over to online for some reason until recently. And then they also have the wildlife photography challenge too, which is something you could do, just take pictures and just get paid for it. And then of course GTA Plus will also be arriving on the PC. Surprisingly, Rockstar didn't put this before, but I guess they felt the need to obviously put expanded enhanced first, or else would just be kind of a mess and it wouldn't even work at all. So that's there. Of course, if you want to sign up for GTA Plus, it is available for like what, $6, $7 a month, and you get access to a bunch of games. So Rockstar most likely will be adding some new games pretty soon as well too, so that's gonna be great. But besides that, overall, you get the money, you get some benefits too, some vehicles. So overall, it's not that bad of a price. Definitely when it first came out though, back in 2022, was completely terrible. One of the worst additions Rockstar added, but over the few coming years, they have improved that a lot. The career progress is also going to be getting added, which is great because you can actually unlock a lot of unique things like clothing, money, vehicles, a lot of stuff. It's actually a crazy amount of things that you can get from the career progress. Really wish that Rockstar added this in the beginning of GTA Online instead of kind of waiting until like near the end of its life cycle, but I guess they just didn't have that idea yet. But that's there. This is gonna be pretty cool if you want to check that out. And then of course the landing page is gonna be different. As you guys know, GTA Online has always been the same when you open it. You have the shooting, the cops and all that when you have the loading screen, and then you have the regular information. But now on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, you have the option to just like get into different modes and stuff. Story mode, you have specific things like what's on discounts, what's on sale, what's give me bonuses, all that. So it's pretty cool. And then of course, if you are a new player, you can start off with the $4 million, and you can actually have the career builder as well. So you can do, executive, governor, nightclub owner, or biker, and you get into that. So that's gonna be pretty nice. So if you are new to GTA Online PC, I do recommend checking out some of my videos. I made a lot of videos explaining how to get started with this, so it can help you out a lot for sure. And then we'll also talk about how to transfer all your progress as well, so you can start on PC. And then they also mentioned that they have listened to the community when it comes to experience improvements. So they're going to be keeping the anti-cheat as well as also the voice chat moderation. So like I said previously in a few other videos, Rockstar can actually hear what you say on voice chat on PC. I think other platforms as well. So you just got to make sure that whatever you say, you just keep it on Discord on a different app, because they can actually get you banned or suspended for what you say, depending on what it is. Now for the vehicles, Rockstar is of course going to be adding the ones that came out when expanded enhanced came out for the first time on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. So that's going to be the Coil Cyclone 2, the Apache Aperture GT, the Karen S95, the Pagasi Weaponized Ignis, and then the Fister Aston Custom. So these vehicles definitely brought back a lot of memories. These are great vehicles. I'm glad Rockstar added these, especially because they're really, really fast, as well as the fact that all of them had HSW, I'm pretty sure as well. So that was pretty nice. And then Rockstar also has a list of things that can get upgraded at how special works. I'll leave a link in the description to this if you guys want to check it out yourself. But here's all the vehicles that you can on the screen. Now, for some specific technical enhancements that Rockstar has shared, first off, ray tracing is going to be available on PC, as well as support for AMD FSR1 and FSR3 and NVIDIA DLSS 3. Faster loading times, of course, using SSD. There's going to be higher resolutions, higher aspect ratios, and better frame rates, of course. The PS5 controllers are now fully supported, and there is enhanced audio for improved fidelity, as well as speech, cinematics, and music, etc. And then I have these specs up on the screen. I think most people have these specs when it comes to 2025. I mean, most people have got into the PC upgrading and know all about, how to build PCs and what to get, what graphics cards the best. We just had the release of like new graphics cards for NVIDIA, as well as like, some new additions came out this year, last year too. So I think most people should have a decent amount of PC. And if you are playing GTA 5 on PC now, you should be good. If you're just getting into it, make sure you have these specs, at least the i7 or i5 9600K. And then for most graphics cards, as long as you have like, a decent one that you can game on comfortably, you should be good. And just make sure you have enough space too. Now, for the bit of the unique part for this PC upgrade is the fact that Rockstar is actually going to be having two separate versions of GTA Online. There's going to be like an older version and then the newer version. So it's kind of similar to how Rockstar has done it with PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. If you guys do know, basically you are able to play the PS4 version of GTA 5 on PS5. So that's kind of seems like the older version because you're playing with PS4 players and it's like the older one. But you also have the ability to play the newer version, which is expanded and enhanced. So that's with all the upgrades, but it's completely separate. So they're kind of doing the same thing a little bit here. And there's no crossplay between the PS5 or PS4 versions on the new version. And it's the same thing with the PC one. There's no, way that you can play together, which is really weird, but that's just kind of how it is. So they officially say the support for the previous version of GTA 5 will continue, allowing anyone whose hardware does not currently meet the minimum requirements of the new upgrades to keep playing. This also ensures that support for 5M will continue to be uninterrupted while we work to extend support for it on the new upgraded version. Please note that to maintain support, the original version of GTA Online PC will be a separate instance, and players who remain on that version will not be able to play in sessions together who those on upgraded version. PC players who want to play with each other will need to ensure that they are playing on the same version of the game. Both versions will be available to everyone who upgrades, and first-time purchasers will get access to both versions as well. So just keep that in mind. If you do have somebody that doesn't have the ability to upgrade or doesn't want to, then just know you guys can't play in the same session. Overall, I think most people will be able to upgrade. Like I was saying earlier, most people do have good enough PCs by now, so they should be able to just upgrade unless they don't want to. And then they're able to play with your friends or play with each other and have fun. So overall, again, pretty much everything from PS5 and Xbox Series X and S coming to PC with some slight little changes here and there specifically for this platform. But overall, pretty exciting, pretty cool. I'm so glad because honestly, when you play GTA 5 on PC, it doesn't feel the same as it was before expanded enhanced, mainly because like when you realize that GTA 5 on PS5 is just so smooth, so sleek, no issues, it's just really a weird comparison when you're like, damn, like PC should have the exact same thing because it's better, like there's better upgrades you can get for PC and it can handle it, but for some reason it just didn't have it until obviously now, or at least in a few weeks from now. And of course, I will keep you guys updated with that, and we most likely will be streaming that, of course, when it does officially release. Now, besides that, of course, we also have the new GTA Online update. So Rockstar at the end says stay tuned for more information on the Rockstar Newswire, including details on the latest new update for GTA Online coming next month, featuring some of the sky-listed adventure revenue opportunities from old contact Oscar Guzman. So I'll leave a link in the description to a video I made on all the Drift Fest stuff coming to GTA Online. But to sum this one up a little bit more, you're basically just gonna be able to purchase this new hangar, or I guess hangar from story mode, in Sandy Shores, and you're going to be getting in contact with Oscar and just kind of getting into some of the missions. There's a lot of unique things. It's very similar to kind of how the Clucking Bell a little bit is, as well as also pretty much like any update that Rockstar has released in March, like the last dose as well, just really close to that, how it is with the mission design and all that. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. We'll of course be checking that out, having guides, everything like that. So look forward to that here on the channel. Really excited Rockstar is going on with this. So just know March 4th is most likely the day that this is going to release. So we're going to be having a huge update. So GTA 5 PC getting upgrades, as well as also additional content for all platforms, PS4, PS5, all that. Releasing this content, as well as probably some other stuff too. We also have the GTA Plus month starting. This will also be like, just a really cool time to just get into GTA Online if you haven't played it for a little bit. I know some people kind of got a little bit bored of, the previous updates, so getting back into it is definitely going to be the time right now. And then after that, we're just going to be kind of in the silence a little bit for GTA Online. Maybe we might have a few more little drift things here and there, but besides that, I think at this point, after this update releases sometime around like March, end of March, April, May, that's when Rockstar can say something about GTA 6. And then June is when they're probably going to get a bit more into the summer update for GTA Online. So that's everything you need to know about the expanded and enhanced version. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.